But the morning after the night before gave a whole different look at the Hollywood couple, as they arrived in Sardinia via private jet for some much-needed R&R following Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's boozy evening reception. Touching down on the sun-soaked Italian island, Amal and George both wore dark sunglasses to shield themselves from the glare, no doubt feeling a little delicate after the late-night dew. They arrived with their 11-month-old twins Ella and Alexander, plus an assortment of nannies and assistants to help them with their luggage. Amal was spotted leaving their private jet carrying daughter Ella, image, BACKGRID. George and Amal looked stunning when they arrived at the royal wedding yesterday, image, PA. Human rights lawyer Amal looked a far cry from her glamorous wedding look, although still much more polished than anyone who has ever taken an EasyJet flight 4 hours across Europe. She wore her long brunette hair down in a tousled style and stepped out onto the tarmac in a knee-length white summer dress, which threatened to blow up too high in the gusts of wind. George, meanwhile, dressed down in casual jeans and a tight t-shirt as he negotiated the jet steps while holding on to Alexander. George wears dark shades as he negotiates the steps with Alexander, image, BACKGRID. They'd been rubbing shoulders all day with the other A-listers, image, ITV. The Clooneys were among the 200 close friends and family members invited to join the new Duke and Duchess of Sussex at their private knees-up at Frogmore House, having jettisoned some 400 other guests after the wedding breakfast at St. George's Hall. And the night sounded suitably wild for the man formerly known as the Party Prince, whose wild antics kept the tabloids happy for years throughout his 20s. There was dancing, drinking, and even a cameo appearance by Meghan's beloved rescue dog Guy, who caused mayhem as he ran around the dance floor eating food that had fallen off guests' plates. Amal still looked drop-dead gorgeous after partying the night away, image, BACKGRID. Gentlemanly George even asked the bride to dance, taking her for a tour while Harry watched on with hearts in his eyes. George then turned his attention to Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, who indulged him with a dance. Earlier, the new royal couple declared their love for each other in short speeches. Harry told friends, "You are the people that make me in my Harry life," which, as you know, is the backbone to Prince Harry. "Now I'm going to hand over to my far better half." Prince William acted as best man, and pulled a perfectly staged prank on the newlyweds, image, AFP. The young couple looked utterly besotted, image, BBC iPlayer. Breaking with tradition, Meghan also delivered an emotional speech to their guests, thanking the royal family for welcoming her and ending it by declaring, "I have found my prince." The couple chose Whitney Houston's hit I Wanna Dance with Somebody for their first jive. One of the 200 guests said of the reception, "It wasn't traditional in the slightest. They went into a bit of a jive and a Lindy hop." Another added, "As we walked in there were ladies dressed in black, serving us fizz and pins, as well as canopies from the palace staff." Details of Meghan Markle's royal wedding speech revealed Meghan's dog Guy caused chaos on the dance floor, image, copyright unknown. That bit was a little formal with a bit of a lineup led by Charles and Camilla, with Wills and Kate to one side and Harry and Meghan in the middle of it all, but the guest told how fun took over formalities once the party got into swing, adding, "It was informal and a lovely atmosphere. The whole evening had a really chilled, festival vibe." The newlyweds finally called it a night around midnight, and disappeared off, while some of the more hardy guests ventured into central London for a nightcap at celebrity hotspot the Chiltern Firehouse.